You are watching SLBC Entertainment.
Sister Sierra Leone Season 2, No Woman, No Cry,
On SLBC Entertainment.
Let's make it foreign, let's make it global, let's make it even more interesting and dramatic. Vote your favorite guest contestant into the Big Sister Village by dialing the number on the flyer. Like for example, if you like contestant 101, dial 101 and press send to 2020. If you like contestant 112, dial 112 and press send to 2020. Do not forget that only your vote can decide who will be our guest contestant for the season. Vote the game that you want to see play out in the Big Sister Village. Big Sister Season 2, No Woman, No Cry.
Big Sister Sierra Leone Season 2, No Woman, No Cry.
What's up? This is your girl, Master Queen from Liberia, and I'm here to be the MC for the audition of the Big Sister Empowerment Television show. Let's go.
Big Sister Sierra Leone Season 2, No Woman, No Cry, proudly sponsored by Orange.
I'm good.
What's your name?
Maria Tubeshikano.
Stand in the middle for the camera.
Okay. Beshikano.
Beshe.
Beshe, yes.
I think it's GBA.
SSAY.
Yeah.
So, why are you here?
Why am I here? I am someone full of adventure, and I'm here to take this adventure. I have done that in the past, and I think this forum also can give me. I've taken adventure like going out to the interior part of Sierra Leone, like Mongo, that is Falaba and Calabar, Kailao. I know you don't understand it, but my sisters here do. And those are the most interior parts of Sierra Leone where girls are vulnerable, just to give them health education. And so that's why I came to seek for them, to stand for them, and see what I can do for them to always gaze up there for me.
What career are you in?
I'm a community health officer. I graduate from community health.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Right. So, can you describe yourself in 3 words?
In 3 words, I am intelligent, smart, and adventurous person.
I love that adventurous part that you talk about. That's nice. I love hearing that. So, do you go to school?
Yes.
What?
Community health officer. Jella University, I've graduated. I am a community health officer.
Oh, wow, you
And-
work.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
I
sorry.
work for girls, yeah.
You work for girls?
Yes,
Oh,
I have an initiative, Real Ladies Empowerment.
So you you
Real
employed
ladies.
yourself?
Real Ladies,
You are
yes.
self-employed?
Yes, self-employed.
Wow.
What is Real Ladies Empowerment about?
What is Real Ladies Empowerment about? Okay. It's a long story. I was living with my auntie who always like seeing the worst part of me. Mariatu, it's hard for you to be this person. Mariatu, it's hard because I've grown you up up to 9 years. I know you better. You cannot be this, you cannot be that. And when I sat to my wives, I have to go to university. And she said the only university I should choose is FBC or commerce, because being a science student, what only can make you up, like only you being an engineer or a doctor. If these two cater, you miss them. There is no way you can make it up. I said, no, I want to be a social worker because I love advocacy. I love interacting with girls. I love talking about issues around women. She said, no. 6 months, we've been in those like tussling and other stuff. And the other day, I have to call our younger sister who is in McKinney and said, Auntie Mo, can you please talk to your sister that I want to go to Bo to do this course? And let me just know the real me, that if I can make it, okay, because she'll always be crying me down, that I cannot be this person, I cannot make it because of, and she made me believe that, and I've been working with that a low self-esteem. And I said, no, let me just go and know the real me. And my aunt has to drove me out of the house and said, the real you start. If you make it up, that's the real you. If he doesn't make it up, that's the real you. And when I go to the university, like Mondays and Fridays, they are meant for rounds that we have to go to the hospital to do. But I didn't like the hospital setting. So what I did, I would like go to school. If we have taught about FGM or any topic in clinical, I'll go to school. Like investigation was my favorite. I'll go to school, talk to young girls about it. I'm so passionate doing it, and so I have to establish this CBO, community-based organization for girls, teaching them about reproductive health rights.
Okay.
Yeah.
You say you like advocacy.
Yeah.
Look at the board, pick a subject to talk about. You always block the projector.
Marriage, love, abortion, workplace stereotype. Okay, I want to talk about abortion.
Okay. What is it about abortion that you want to talk about?
Because it's more rampant with the girls that I'm dealing with, like mentoring young girls. So some of them will tell you what I've gone through. I committed abortion. It's due to teenage pregnancy, and I don't want to have this pregnancy, so I have to cause abortion.
Okay. What do you normally say to them?
To them, my advice is like, okay, teenage pregnancy has always been a problem in Sierra Leone. So for them to always like causing abortion, I'll have to say, no, what's the cause? Why do you want to do this abortion? And if there's any tangible reason they give to me, I'll like, no, I am your mentor. Can I please talk to your parents? If we can see what best we can do, you can carry the baby. Because if it's done unprofessionally, you will lose your life and other stuff. Except in the case where they are too young, like girls 15 years old, you know their morphological features, that the pelvic is not there, and if the background, they are so poor that maybe even the boy that gave the pregnancy is not responsible, and there is no option. But if like there is option, like the family is well-to-do, I'll step in and say, we can mentor this girl, let her give birth, and they will send her back to school when like there is a mentor who can talk to her. But in certain where there is no mentor to talk to these ladies, you know, after giving birth, they just drop out of school.
Do you think women should abort unwanted pregnancy, or all pregnancy should be kept regardless of the situation?
No, I don't think so. My own opinion is like, depending the condition, if like this person already have a mentor and the family is well-to-do and the person who gave the pregnancy is willing to take responsibility, this pregnancy should be kept. But in a situation where the family is poor and the chances of this girl to survive is poor, like she's anemic, she's like malnourished, she's not like having the opportunity to feed well than the baby too can feed, I think doing proper medical abortion, not like illegal one, going to those pepper doctors or going to traditional made people. So legally, that one, my stop is there. So I can advise.
So what will you do when you win the money? Or if you win the money?
Oh, I'm creating a platform like doing this handmade menstrual pad. So this handmade menstrual pad I'm making, because like my research I'm doing, girls said they are more comfortable using the clothes. And so like I'm making that made, but the way I'm making it like so stuffy that some said they'll feel uncomfortable when using it. And I found out there is an organization doing the same thing, but they have a linen that they place in there, and it can last for 3 years. And I wanted the linen. And so what I would do, like I'll partner with them, ask them that if they can buy me the linen, so when making my menstrual pad, I can place it in there, and then I'll make a beautiful menstrual hygiene pad, which is reusable. They can use it for 3 years, and then distribute it to my school girls and even girls in the interior that I've met with and spoke to, and I'll keep on empowering myself.
So are we ready to vote?
Yeah.
Oh. 4 yeses, which means we consider and we might call you back. Yeah? It doesn't mean you.
Can you please ask me your own question?
Sorry?
Can you please ask me your own question?
It doesn't really
It
matter.
doesn't make any difference.
Even if you just have 3 yeses.
Even if you just have 3
Okay,
years.
okay, thank you very much.
Good luck,
Love you.
yeah? I like what you stand for. Keep it up.
Okay, thank you.
Big Sister Sierra Leone Season 2. No Woman, No Cry. Proudly sponsored by Orange.
Hello.
How are you?
Fine.
What's your name?
Lungs for that. Then did you for spell that name there? Yeah. I'm not been there. Then give name like say then begin BT back for landing.
So tell us a bit about yourself.
Well, my name is Lunsford Mason, and I'm a student. I'm studying Peace and Conflict Studies in my 3rd year. And I'm a person that sees every obstacle in a way to, like a challenge to succeed. I believe in equality for all, as in everybody is equal regardless of your sex, your age, where you come from, and what you do. So I'm that type of person that empathize with other people, and I believe women should be given their empowerment in society, regardless that this is a men-dominated world.
Why do you want to go in for the Big Sister show?
Well, I will say the Big Sister show inspires me a lot, as in I'm a feminist kind of person. I don't like to see women being victimized. So I believe that this show will empower me to like say what I want to say to young ladies that are being victimized out there. And I think my course of study has taught me a lot about how women are suffering all around the world. And they are talking about gender equality, we have domestic violence and stuff, how women are being marginalized all over the world. So like I believe Big Sister is the platform for me to showcase and tell a lot of women out there that don't understand what it means. Some people are not educated enough to know and stand for their rights. Like there are women out there that feel like they procrastinate themselves, they put themselves down, as in, because I'm not educated, I can't go this far. I can be this type of person in society. But regardless of education, you can be whatever thing you want to be. And I believe there are a lot of classy women out there also, with all their classiness. Is how you see yourself. Some women are classy, but they don't value themselves. I can be not classy, and I can walk with pride and confidence in myself and believe in myself that I can achieve anything I want to. And I want to change the mindset of young girls out there. That there are things like back in African society, for instance, like in the house, their mothers always like teach their girls to be housewife material, rather than teaching them how to be bold, how to be beautiful, how to stand up for themselves, how to have self-confidence in themselves. And they always give the male child the leadership role, and backwarding or sidelining the girl child, and that is very wrong. So if mothers start teaching their children at home, both male and female, as in you should work together as one, you should help each other, you should be there for each other in society, then I believe we will have a better society. But I think African society are discriminating the issue of gender equality because they think it's a Western culture, it's not African culture. But I think if Africa embrace the Western culture, because it's a positive change, and the world is revolving, and globalization is a new trend. So we are globalizing and having new knowledge of things. So if gender equality, Africa embrace the idea of gender equality for all, a plain platform for all, then I believe this feminist issue of gender balances go higher and higher, we'll have any change.
Okay.
Right.
So you're very eloquent when it comes to gender equality and empowerment.
Yeah.
And it's really refreshing that you have so much knowledge.
Yeah.
But what key skills, what core skills can you bring to the house?
The core skills. Well, I believe, for me, I believe in learning. There are some certain things I may not have, but me being into the house, I can enhance myself. I can learn more and more about things I don't know about, that can enhance what I know. So I believe me being in the house, having different knowledge and adding to what I have now, can enhance me to be a better person in society.
So it's about more personal development. So you're open to learning, you're keen to
new things. Yeah.
And that's a good attribute to have.
Yeah, and like educating, and maybe a little bit of entertaining also.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's more about learning and giving out what I know and taking in what I don't know.
So let's say you win the 500 million euros. Now, what will you do with it?
Well, as a feminist, I would say I would like to work in the legend of Madame Yoko, in whom, in our own time, embrace all women around us community and other communities around her. She educate them, teach them, empower them. So I want to be the Madame Yoko of my time. I want to change the mindset of our parents as well as our young generation coming up, because the mind is a very powerful tool, and if inspired well, we can achieve great things. So I believe by changing the mindset of our parents in the house, as in we should learn how to tell our girls how to be bold and confident in themselves, and not all about being in the kitchen or how to be a submissive wife.
So what will you do with the 500?
Well, I would like to work on the project of bringing girls. I would like to work on the platform of changing mindsets, do a self-awareness campaign. I would like to make a school club, or form a school club in every major school, be it female and girl school, and male and female school. I would like to make a workshop, a self-awareness campaign, wherein girls are taught how to know about their self-worth, their self-confidence, and how to stand up for themselves.
Okay. How old are you?
I'm 25. I'm tiny.
No, you're cute.
You're not tiny. You're very
You sound very, very informed about every issue, and I feel like this might be a learning opportunity for us also.
So look at the board there. Pick a subject to talk about. It can be any subject at all. Or you can raise a subject that you want to talk about.
I think I'll talk about equality. Can I talk about teenage pregnancy? All right. Thank you. Well, I think teenage pregnancy is a girl getting pregnant below the age of 20, and it's affecting mostly the African continent than the European world. And reason being, because a lot of girls are not well knowledge about the issue, because so many African homes see it as a taboo to talk about sexual intercourse to their girl child, because they see it as this very embarrassing. So this made a lot of girls are afraid to even bring the subject of sexuality to their mothers, maybe their parents, their guardians, or stuff like that. And I, for once, I am a product of a teenage pregnancy. So I know how it feels like in that situation, because my mom always said back in the days, if she has knowledge about things that happen now, the world we are so exposed in now, we know about sex and stuff like that, if she was so knowledge about those kind of things, she wouldn't be where she is today. And I think she started educating me about sex at the age of 13, because she wanted me to be aware about the things, the consequences of teenage pregnancy, the effect of teenage pregnancy. And teenage pregnancy is very bad, because it disturbs society as a whole, because young girls not being educated at that stage about sexuality is very bad. And I think the people now, the situation we are having now is people are well informed. But the thing is, they fail to educate them. They only teach them like abstinence. They don't teach them like, okay, if you're already sexually active, there are other things to protect yourself. And they don't kind of like lay emphasis on the consequences of early sex, like having infections, STDs or STIs and things like that. So I believe if society, we start like African as a whole, start at an early age, educating their children about sex, maybe that will prevent their curiosity to know what sex is. That will prevent them. So.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Should we vote?
Yes. We have voted long time.
Thank you.
I mean,
So you have 4 yeses.
5. No, it's not 5. It's
One
1
no.
no.
So you have 4
Actually, 2
yeses,
no, but
which
no,
means
yeah, I was
we
planning
might
myself.
consider you and call you back. It doesn't mean you just go in the house, but it means we might consider and call you back. Yeah?
All right. Thank
Okay,
you.
thank you.
thank you very much.
Okay.
Big Sister Sierra Leone Season 2. No Woman, No Cry. Proudly sponsored by Orange.
What's
I'm
your
good.
name?
Magdalene Isa
Can you
Sabanat.
begin? Magdalene.
Isa Sabanat.
Who are you? Tell us about yourself.
Like I said, my name is Magdalene Isa Sabanat. I'm a seamstress. I construct garment for ladies, gents, and kids.
Okay.
A hardworking lady, fast learner, tolerant, self-motivated, Sierra Leonean, going through the Sulisha Institute of Management and Computer Studies. But I have, since I was in high school, I have this passion in me. Being a seamstress or fashion designer is a job career I will always love to have.
Okay.
So,
Those
I
are things
made-
that you made.
Let's see.
Let's see.
Are those the things you
You
made?
made?
yeah, like I said, I construct garment for ladies, gents, and kids. I made this dress,
Okay.
then I made this one for my junior sisters.
Can we see?
Let me see.
Okay, just that I didn't finish it. It's a
Okay, this is
waist
the
bag.
purse.
Yeah,
Okay, now you are in designer.
just then I get hairband inside.
Okay. Alright. What's that?
My same waist bag.
Eh?
Different style, round one.
Yeah,
Waist bag. The round and
Not machine is one.
yeah.
Wow.
How old are you?
I'm 25 years old.
Okay. Why do you want to go into the big sister house?
Because I believe I have so much to deliver, so much to offer, not only to myself but to Sierra Leone as a whole.
You have a very beautiful hair.
Thank you.
You said you have so much to offer. What are the things you have to offer? Can you tell us about these things?
Okay. I have so, let's just say if I happen to be the winner of this show, I will open an vocational training center, which will be free for women and girls because I never paid anything to learn it will be a payback time. So through that, many Sierra Leoneans can benefit from that. That's why I said I have so much to offer.
okay.
So how would you describe yourself in few words?
I'm a talented, hardworking, self-motivated.
Yeah.
I love that.
That's what she said. Look at, take a subject on the board, let's discuss.
Okay.
I didn't hear her.
I choose love.
Love. What do you want to talk about love?
Love, 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 love.
you know, me, I don't let life or failed relationship break me. I just have to be thankful that the universe showed me what love is not so that I may know what it is. Love itself is very, very difficult nowadays to have true love. So it's like when you're in a relationship, you feel like you're just loving yourself. Because if you're in a relationship and then you feel like I'm just the one, you know, being in this relationship, I'm just loving myself, and your partner is not that into you, it's like, I'm just loving myself, so that makes you feel single. So I just decided to quit.
Are you single at the moment?
Yeah.
So you're just loving yourself?
Well, I think I like the way I look that much, so I need to love myself. Yeah. And loving yourself is the greatest love ever.
Yeah, that's true. It's true. And sometimes when you're not in a relationship, you discover yourself more. You discover your quality, your strength, and everything.
And yeah, sometimes you
amazing.
just have to hit that decline button to keep your peace.
Okay.
I mean, you made those things for your sister. I think that's the great. That's another form of love that is very pure, true, and undiluted. So that's great too.
Yeah.
Shall we vote?
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Julius Ibrahim, I'm a huge fan. Welcome.
You seem so original and genuine, which is
You're
why
so sweet.
I'm voting yes.
Thank you.
So you have 3 years.
So you have 3 yeses, which means we will consider and we might call you back. Yeah?
Okay.
You're very sweet.
Thank you.
Big Sister Sierra Leone Season 2. No Woman, No Cry. Proudly sponsored by Orange.
You want to sit
You
down?
want to sit or you want to stand?
Which one? What do you want me to do?
It's up to you.
Okay, let me stand. It's okay.
Is that dread?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, wow. So tell us a bit about yourself.
Okay, so my name is Odilia Margaret Jami Kuroma. I was born in Bo, nurtured, and I schooled in Bo. I'm through with university. At age 10, I lost my dad, and I was forced to live with my aunt, in whose hands I went through a whole lot. It was not easy for me to grow up in a house that I wasn't used to, living with people who are more than 5. But for me in the house, I had to struggle to survive, because basically we had to fight for everything. We had to fight for food because the resources were limited. So I went through a lot in my auntie's house. Later I went to my mom, and it was the same because my mom is a nurse and she works out of town, and I had to live with my brothers alone in the house, and it was a bit difficult because most of the times I was bullied, I was tortured physically or emotionally most of the time. But in all that, I emerged as a victorious woman because I had courage and I had the strength to go through all of it. And today I'm here.
How old are you?
I'm 28 now.
What
Sunday coming will make me 28.
What do you do for a living?
I'm through with university, but basically for now I'm not working. I'm into music and I'm into activism.
When you say you're into music, what do you do in music?
Okay, I do advocacy songs for women and girls specifically.
Can you sing one?
Yeah, sure.
Go.
So I have a song about women empowerment.
Okay.
I raise up my voice, not so I can shout, but so that women with our voice can be heard. We cannot succeed when women are backyard. So let us walk towards empowerment. So let me say, a woman's power, a woman's power, a woman's power. There is no tool for development. What better person my empowerment? Woman are the backbone to every development. So think wisely, achieving gender equality in our society. Women's equality empowerment is one of the SDGs.
If Agenda 2030 must be achieved, we don't fall left no human being. So we all come together and work together for growth. Ooh, na, na. So let me say a woman's power, a woman's power, a woman's power. There's no tool for development. A better for woman empowerment. Woman are the backbone.
Your voice is beautiful. I love the messaging in the song.
Thank you.
So what do you think Big Sister Empowerment Show can do for you?
Okay, so Big Sister Show is about empowering women. And the show is looking out for women who are industrious, women who are skillful and talented. And for me, I'm a multiple talented woman because I do sing, I dance, and I do some stuff with my hands, some beadwork and some other practical stuff. So for me, it's a platform because me doing music, if I enter the Big Sister house, it's a platform for me to interact with other women in the house. It's a platform for me for people to see me, for people to see the talent that I have, and for them to actually support me. It is a platform for me. It's a whole big platform for me. And it's not only about empowering women, as well empowering me if I enter the house. I've seen the former housemates who are in the house. Most of the Cameroon example. The show nurtured you for you to become the kind of person you are right now. You are not the same as you are now. So it's also a platform for me. So it's for me to be the kind of woman I want to be in society. My attitude, character, and everything. Because if you're in the house, you know you are being monitored. You know you are going to live with other women in the house, and our attitudes are not the same. So it's a platform for me, for my career, for my character, my attitude, and everything.
So if you win the money, what will you do with it?
Okay, so firstly, I'll take care of myself because if you want people to follow you, then they have to see something in you that will attract them. That's number one. And there are other people around me that I need to help because I have so many people who are looking up to me because the family I'm from is not well-to-do that much. But I have so many people around me, young girls who are not even in my family that I need to help, that I'm mentoring, I am mentoring right now. So with that money, I will not just mentor them, I will help them. And after that, there are women in society. As I said, I'm into music, but not just music alone. I'm into entrepreneurship as well, women in agriculture. There are women in society, in my community, who are into trade. But because they are not sufficient, things are very hard for them, so they are just seated at home. And if we are talking about women empowerment, it's not just the women up there. We should think about women down there, the women in the communities who are less privileged. So with that money, for now, I'm into a small-scale gardening. With that money, I will go into big scale, after which, whatever proceeds that come out of the farming, then I'll help other women as well, and young girls in my community.
Can you look at the board and pick a subject to talk about?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll talk about equality.
Okay.
Okay, so we all know equality is if a person is at this point, the other person also should be. It should be equal, it should be treated equally. Resources should be shared equally. So if a man is at this level, a woman should also be at that level. There should be that equality. But of course, in Africa as a whole, I can't say it's impossible totally, but it's difficult to be because of our mentality as Africans. That's number one. And again, let's start with our home, in our family as well. You see in a home, there'll be a boy and a girl. You will see only a girl will do most of the house chores and the boy will relax. That's not equality, that's inequality. We now go to the community. In our community, I'm not saying prostitution is okay. I'm not saying it's correct, it's right. But if we are talking about equality, if a woman is a prostitute and she is being pointed at, if a man is a prostitute, I don't know if that's a real name for men who are into that. But yeah, I don't know. So if a man is
something.
Yeah, so if a man is at that level, a prostitute, and a woman they should also, but you see in our communities, if a woman is a prostitute, all fingers will be pointed at her. And if a man is a prostitute as well, I don't know if it's the name.
Gigolo.
Okay, fine. That's a morale booster for the man. That's inequality. Now morale booster, yes. Now morale booster for the man.
What will make you to consider a woman a prostitute?
Okay, so
in your own opinion.
In my own opinion, what makes me to, or what will make me to call a woman a prostitute if, hey, okay, this, you know, okay, if a woman, according to what we know, if a woman sleeps with more than one man for money, that's prostitution. Okay. It's common, women sleep with more than one.
A man sleep with woman
for money, now prostitution.
Now prostitution.
Yes.
There's no sugar coating.
Yeah, that's. But for the men, it's morale booster. But for women, all fingers will be pointed at you.
Okay. How long have you had your dread for?
It's 10 now.
10 years.
Yes.
So for 10 years, you're having the same hair.
Yeah, sure. This March will make it 10. Ma?
I died there. I will change my hair every day.
So that shows I'm a person that has exercise patience.
You're patient and consistent. And
you want a very long hair, you went for it, and 10 years down the line you have it.
Yeah, and it's still there and it will be there.
Okay.
Okay. So should we vote?
Yeah. You have 3 yeses.
You have 5 yeses.
You have 5 yeses.
Which means
Thank you.
we will consider and we might call you back.
Thank you very much.
Yeah?
Thank you.
Juliet, this is.
Should I go?
Yes.
Yeah,
Thank
you
you.
should go.
Big Sister Sierra Leone Season 2. No Woman, No Cry. Proudly sponsored by Orange.
How are you, my dear? What's your name?
Fine. Zainab Toli.
Zainab Toli.
Who is Zainab Toli?
So why are you here?
I'm here for the Big Sister audition.
Okay. And so what inspired you to come?
Well, what inspired me is because I have a plan to create my own platform for myself, because I've been through bad experiences when I was growing up. So I feel this is the right platform for me to open and explain myself, my views, and my
What are your views?
Because I was once a victim of rape. I was raped when I was young by armed robbers.
Armed robbers?
Yes.
How many of them?
There were many.
You were gang rape, you mean?
Yes.
By how many men?
There were many.
You couldn't count them?
No.
They're more than 5?
Yes.
They all had sex with you?
Yes. Only me with my aunt and my cousins. I was staying with my aunt.
Where were you living?
At girls' school.
So they attacked your house?
Yes.
Was it only you they raped, or they raped your aunt?
No,
and
they
your
raped
cousin?
all of us.
But that is so terrible. How old were you?
I just got into JSS 1.
So how old were you by then?
I was 17.
How old are you now?
I'm 27.
So it's been 10 years.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Why do you want to go into the Big Sister show? Is it because of that?
Yes. I want to go to the Big Sister show because while we were raped, my aunt shut us up that because of our integrity, what people will say, so we shouldn't say anything, we should keep quiet about it. And this is the first time since then. This is the first time I'm able to explain it. Yeah, because she said we shouldn't say anything.
Because of the stigma?
Yes. And I was thinking maybe we would have gotten we would have got an intercourse disease, transmitted disease through that, and we should have been to an hospital for checkup, but nothing happened like that. So I feel this is the right place for me to explain myself and advise young girls, if such thing happens, they should come out plain and explain, so they will find something to solve their problems.
How has that affected you so far in life? It's been 10 years. How has that affected you?
It affected me. Since then, I've never been able to, like, be myself. I've always been afraid to let my fears, I've been carried away by my fears all the time. I've not been able to stand and talk to anyone.
Do you have a boyfriend now? Are you in a relationship?
No, I'm in a relationship, but it doesn't last long.
You think it's because of the rape it's affecting
yes,
you? Do
yes.
you like sex?
Not really.
You do it out of obligation?
Yes.
If you win the money, what would you do with it?
If I win the money, I'm planning to open up a business on my own because I have a vast experience in cooking. I want to open a restaurant for myself and help my family.
So you like cooking?
Excuse me?
You like cooking?
Excuse me?
You enjoy cooking?
Yes.
Yeah. What's
Yes.
your favourite recipe? What's your best?
Cassava leaf.
Cassava leaf?
Yeah.
Okay.
What keeps you going? What thing motivates you?
Well, for now, I don't have.
You don't have any motivation. You don't have anything or anyone that you look up to or that motivates you to be a better version of yourself?
No.
Okay.
Vote.
We can vote.
Wait.
Wait, we're voting.
Zainab Toli. I don't even know. Can somebody start voting?
Yeah.
I'm going to say, I think that you deserve the opportunity yourself.
Yeah, me too. I would say yes, but it doesn't count for anything because you have 3 no's.
So it means you just go back home and try again next year, yeah?
Okay.
But as you're going, I might not be able to see you again. I know you've been through shit. I will say pray about it and think about it. It's a mental state that you're in that you need to get yourself out of. Because whoever raped you, they have overpowered you and they have defeated you, and the more you keep dwelling on it, the more they will continue to defeat you. So you have to fight to get yourself out of it. Whatever you need to do, read books, go on the web, watch movies, whatever. I've been through it and I did everything to get out of it. Yeah?
Want you to not be the victim anymore.
Yes.
You're stronger than that. It happened a long time ago, you know. I know it's hard to move on from it, and this is probably your first time talking about it, but I feel like you need to sit down with people that are close to you, family members, and have a discussion and talk about it, open up about it, deal with it. Not just, don't bottle up the feelings inside you, deal with it, and you can come out stronger. And I'm sure by next year when you come here, we will see a different person.
Small, yeah?
You have to be motivated
And
about something.
sometimes people don't want to talk about your issues. If people don't want to talk about it, talk to yourself.
Okay.
I used to do that. I used to talk to myself exactly how I feel with the mirror. If you don't have somebody that you can confide in yourself, and look for a TV show or a book that can help you. I used to watch SUV, that's Special Victim Unit. It's a TV show, it's about CSI, but it helped me. It's about rape. Every time a guy will rape a girl and they will, at the end of every episode, they will arrest the guy, and the girl in the movie will get justice, and I'll pretend that's me. Trust me, it's ridiculous, but it helps. Thank you. Yeah?
Big Sister Sierra Leone Season 2. No Woman, No Cry. Proudly sponsored by Orange.
Hello.
Hello, good
You come with the
evening.
walk. What's your name?
Salimatu Prestige Vandi.
Salimatu
Prestige Vandi.
Prestige Vandi.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a bit more about yourself?
Salimatu Prestige Vandi is a Mende name and Sierra Leone by nationality, living in the southern part of Sierra Leone, which is Bo, a student pursuing a first degree in social work at the University of Sierra Leone, Jala University Bo campus. And I'm some kind of ambitious person. And I want to go in for everything that I think I want, and I want to put effort so I can get it. And I want to work towards it and see that I make it. And I
I don't know if I'm that much pretty, but I know that I'm pretty and I am a little bit good looking, and just a little bit of small attraction add to me, I will be more beautiful.
You are so beautiful.
Are you kidding?
Like you walk in the room, I'm like, wow.
Oh, thanks very much.
Look at that complexion. Your complexion is just like, just wow.
Thank you.
Thank
you very much.
100% beautiful, and I love your earrings and your crazy hair.
Thank you.
And you look crazy.
Thank you.
And then you have the voice to complement all that craziness.
Oh, thank you.
To tell us, what do you think you're lacking that the Big Sister Show can help you with?
Well, on attending the Big Sister launching at the Bintumani Conference Center, on that day, as she was opening the house, and all what the house and things, all what that's going to be in that house motivated me so much, because I can go in the house an ordinary person, but 1 or 2 weeks that I'm going to spend in that house will be a very great help to my life, because there's going to be skills in that house that I'm going to learn, and I know I'm a fast learner. 1 or 2 weeks in that house can help me to learn something I can come out with and start my own company, do a craft work or something that I can sell out to the public that can give me income.
So you want to start up your own company?
Yes, I want to start up my own company.
What's the name of your company?
Well,
do you have a name yet?
Not yet.
If you want to start a company, you should have a name and a game plan. You should know all of that by now.
Not
so
yet.
If you have the $50,000, what would you do with it?
If I happens to earn the $50,000 in my hand, first of all, I'll just say thanks to God. And later, I go into my project.
What is your project?
My project, I want to be a fashion designer.
Okay, what's the name of your clothing line?
Sugar clothing line.
Sugar?
Yes.
Sugar clothing line.
Yes, that name was given to me by my friends in school.
They call you Sugar?
Yes, they call me Sugar. And up to now, some of my friends still call me Sugar.
I think the name suits you very well.
Oh, thanks very much.
I think you're walking here, you have all the sugarness about you. So
Thank you.
I think they did you justice.
I'll use that.
Can you look at this board and pick a subject to talk about?
Okay. Can I walk there?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is sugar. We add only that sugar all.
She has a very dramatic walk.
Very nice one. Colors.
Hey, Sugar.
I would like to talk on prostitution.
Hey, Sugar. Tell us.
One reason why I would like to talk on prostitution, standing here in front of you, have lived both life. Have lived a home life and have lived a street life. I know what is it to be a home girl and what is it to be a street girl. At a very early age, I went to childbirth. I was disowned by my parents because it was actually giving me everything I wanted in life, but through bad friends, peer group influence, I made myself and led myself into a deep mistake that I'll regret for the rest of my life. I gave birth to the child and lost the child. I couldn't handle it. So I came on the street. I was with my friends on the street. I came all the way from Kenema to Freetown. I know the kind of life they led me into, but I know I was made for a purpose. I know I'm a woman and I need to be educated. Being on the street for 2 years, I decided to go back to my hometown, sit to my exam, although I sat to it twice, get my requirements, and now I'm a first-year student in the university. That what actually led me into that was that when I was on the street, I had nobody to give me money. I saw my friends wearing expensive things that I too want to put up. I want to wear their dresses, but sometimes they say no. So they led me into that to get money for myself, to get money to take care of myself. Just introduce. It's shameful, but I just have to say it because it's my life. I read your book, I went over your book, although I couldn't finish it, but I took some point in it that I don't need to be ashamed to say anything about myself.
Okay.
In this town, many girls go on the street to get money. When you make friends with them, they introduce you to men that will sleep with you and give you money. The money won't do us no good, only to buy clothes, maybe buy 1 or 2 expensive phones that will even last with you for long.
So you were in the street for 2 years. How old were you when you had your child?
17.
Wow. So when you go back to Kenima or Bo?
I went to Bo.
And your parents, they took you in again?
Yes, my dad.
So they've always loved you.
My dad took me in and put me back to school.
So they've always loved you.
Always.
It was just your mistake.
It was a mistake.
It was smart, and it was really good that you know who loved you and you run back to them.
Yes.
And I think it's a good decision.
Yeah.
A strong and intelligent, smart woman always know when to make a good decision.
Yes.
Even when you make mistake, there should be a time when you can rectify it before it's too late. I think you did that, and you're still working on that.
I'm working on
really,
it
really
greatly.
proud of you.
Thank you.
You know, I think a lot of girls can learn from you from where you're standing now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the fact that you're not ashamed of who you are, what you did, and the fact that you're owning up to it and you're not letting that define you. That is really something inspiring. Thank you.
And you're working on a better you. That is the key. You're working on a better person.
I'm working to be a better person.
By the grace of Allah, you will get there.
I want
That's actually the greatest strength of character as well. It takes so much strength to break through those stereotypes and those barriers. So
and I'm ready to put in that strength.
Yeah.
Keep doing it.
Okay, thank you.
So we're going to take a vote now.
So we vote?
Yes.
Okay. I said yes. I like your courage.
Yeah. I love your strength. So it's a yes for me.
Thank you all.
So you
Thank you
have
so
5
much.
yeses, which means we'll consider you and we might call you back.
Okay, thanks so much. Okay, thank you.
Very much, Salimatu.
Mani wa Camille.
Thank you.
Big Sister Sierra Leone Season 2. No Woman, No Cry. Proudly sponsored by Orange.
Good evening, my beautiful judges.
How are you, my dear? What's your name?
My name is Aisata Ivnet Isaso.
Aisata Ivnet Isaso.
Netsi.
Neti
Yes.
Saso.
Yes.
Sabia Isha Saso?
She's my cousin.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
She's my friend. We
Nice
live in
to know
Gambia
that.
together.
Yeah.
Okay, tell us a bit about yourself.
As I said earlier on, my name is Aisata Ivnet Isaso. I attended the Methodist Girls High School, secondary school. I went for my primary school at the Anzaru Islamic Primary School, Kisi Dockyard, where I took the NPSC examination. Then I am a married woman of 3 children.
You're married now?
Yeah.
And your husband does not mind that you want to go for the Big Sister
Yes,
show?
because the show is all about empowering women.
How long have you been married for?
For 5 years.
And you have 3 children?
Yes.
I really like the court. You look
Thank
like
you.
Panama, you do, man.
No. It's just about style.
I know, you look really good.
Thank you.
So what do you think you're lacking that you think the Big Sister show can help you with?
Even though I'm a married woman, I'm also a student of the University of Sierra Leone, IPAM, Institute of Public Administration.
What are you studying?
Procurement.
So, Madam, can you look at this board for us and pick a subject to talk about?
Okay, ma'am.
It can be any subject.
Equality.
Okay. What is it about equality that you want to talk about?
In society, we all have this idea that women are not to be empowered. Like, for example, you just ask, I'm a married woman, what am I doing at the Big Sister show? So many people will ask the same question. But that doesn't limit me to succeed in life. Because being a married woman doesn't mean I should sit at home. I have kids who are looking up to me. If I do not empower myself, believe you me, my kids will have nothing to look up to. So in that range, equality means both men and women should be on the same platform. They're supposed to work side by side in society to make society stronger. But in this our society, all women are treated less in this society. In Sierra Leone as a whole, we know about our mothers, our previous people who are now dead, like my mother. They suffer that inequality because most people think when you are married, you should just take care of kids. Even if you are poor, you should not go out there to find food for yourself. Okay, the husband will bring. I quote. The man where the man bring, I quote, please. For those who are not understanding Creole, I quote. The man will bring, you go feed the pikin them. But that's not done. Women have to go out there and empower themselves. So in that range, I said equality is not in Sierra Leone. Okay. That's the bad thing about inequality. So women have suffered inequality in our nation.
Okay. So we have to promote equality.
Yes, ma'am.
Even if you're married, you should still empower yourself.
Of course,
even
definitely.
If your man is bringing something in the house, you should also try to help.
That's true, definitely.
So your daughters, they will see you as a mentor. They will not have to look outside the house.
Of course.
Because the mother is the #1 mentor.
Sure.
Trust me.
Because we are the first teachers.
You were the first teacher. You were the first person your child look up to. So yeah, I'm with you.
It is commendable that you went through a generation where women were just okay with just being housewives and just okay with just being mothers and just being at home. But here you are, like, you're not being defined by that. How many, well, you have 3 children, boy or girls?
2 girls, 1 boy.
2 girls, so that means like you treat them equally?
Of course.
Okay, that's great.
Because I'm against inequality.
And so you imply it in your home?
Yeah.
That's great.
So who's inspired you in your life, in your own world? Who has been your main role model?
Pardon?
Who has been your main role model, the person that you most look up to in your own world?
Believe you me, it's not because Zainab or Kamari are here, but trust me, when I heard their stories, I gained inspiration from their stories. Because as for Zainab, she didn't go far in her education, but here she is today. Education, empowering doesn't mean you should be educated, but you have to learn to achieve something in life so that others will benefit from it. As for Kamari, she went through a lot of struggles, which everybody knows in Sierra Leone, but now, here she is being one of the judges of this Big Sister edition, which is an empowerment show for all women in Sierra Leone, not Sierra Leone only, but in the world at large. 7 different countries. That's a big, big platform.
So we're going to take a vote now.
Okay. Yeah. You're the first married woman to come in here, and I really like your message. I like that you look cool.
Thank you.
You know?
Thank you, and I love you.
BBB, black, bold, and beautiful.
You have no idea.
In Nigeria, you are my admirer.
How old are you?
I am 31. This April, I will be 31.
Really?
Wow. Yeah.
I thought you were 26 or?
No, I was born on the 1st of April, 1989.
Oh, you look amazing.
On Saturday.
I like your mindset. I like the way you think, your mentality. Don't change it. Flourish it, okay?
No problem.
Preach it to people. If they want to change you, tell them, let you help them to change.
Yeah, I feel like you have a lot, you have a lot to teach in this show. So it's definitely a yes for me.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
And say hi to your husband and tell him that we, the women of the business, that we thank him
I appreciate you
for letting you be.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
We have 5 yeses, which means we will consider and we might call you back.
Thank you. I'm hopefully looking forward to that. Thank you. But still, thank you.
Big Sister Sierra Leone Season 2. No Woman, No Cry. Proudly sponsored by Orange.
Hello.
Hi.
So you are the last person to be auditioned for today.
Yes,
How do you feel?
Oh, I feel so excited, you know. I'm so happy.
What's your name?
Zainab Ibrahim Ba.
Zainab.
Yeah.
So tell us a bit about yourself, sir.
Well, Zainab is the name, you know. I was raised by my mom as a single mother, you know. Experiencing the life of a single mother is like a misery for me because it all started when my dad dated my mom because I was a school-days child. My mom got pregnant, but because of the pressure, so my dad denied my pregnancy, so my mom wanted to get rid of me. So she tried
she tried. By then there were no marriage stuff, so she will even call these little kids to come and stand on top of her tummy so that she'll get rid of me. But because I'm a strong, because I'm a strong woman, here I am today. So, but because I was stubborn, then I came out. You know, my mom, I don't know how to say, but she hated me with passion. You know, I went through a lot with my mom. You know, let me just give you a brief one maybe because of the time. You know, I have a scar here. It was given by my mom, and this one is really affecting me today because I have a very severe headache. Not even I was bleed. I used to bleed, you know, but it has stopped. And there was a time when my mom fried fish because I used to say these things. That is why this is my purpose why I'm here today, to say these things so that it can get out of my mind for real, because I don't want to hold anything in my heart for my mom. I know she is there, and I told her I will come to explain this stuff that she has done to me. She said, I have a blessing because she knows she was doing the wrong thing to me. You know, she fried fish and she gave it to me to put it inside. That was not stealing because I was very little. Then I just take a little lump of it, I was eating it, then she called, Zainab, what is inside your mouth? I was so scared that my mom, she grabbed my hand and she burnt my hand into the fire just because she said I steal, you know. And I was crying bitterly. My mom has killed me, you know, this kind of stuff. But all these things, because she's my mom, I let them go. And there was a time also when I was in JSS3, these are the things that my mom did to me that I need to let them out. I came from school then, my mom said, start to undress where you are. And I said, Mom, why? And I started crying. By then, I was in my menstrual period, and I started to undress, take off my uniform. I just left the shop, and she said, take it off. And I said, no, because I'm on my menstrual period, you know. My mom just grabbed me from my pants, tear everything off. She humiliated me outside, you know. I was humiliated. I went a lot in the house of my mom. But because I know this is the right platform for me to tell the world that this is what I went through with my own mom, you know, this is why today I'm here to tell my story, so that is why I've been dreaming. Even though, yes, I'm not prepared for it, but I've been dreaming to become an advocate for children because I went through a lot with my mom. So this is...
So child abuse is a huge problem that I don't think gets enough attention.
Sorry?
Child abuse doesn't get enough attention.
Yes.
And there are obviously many NGOs that work in the sector. But who has been your role model? Who has helped you to become the adult that you are today if you didn't have the support of either of your parents or the love of your parents?
Yeah.
So who have you looked up to? Who has helped you in your family? Do you understand?
No, I don't understand, sorry.
She's saying since your mom has not been a very good role model for you and everything you've been through, who has been your role model? Who have you been looked up to up till this point?
Oh, my aunt. She was always there for me. She said, Zainab, don't lose hope. She's your mom, you know. Just let all this thing go. I know one day she'll change. And today, she have 3 of us, and I'm the one she's proud of. Even though I'm not that educated, because when I got pregnant, there my education level stopped. But today, my mom is proud of me because I know what she did to me was wrong, but she trained me to have an easygoing lifestyle, and I'm happy because of that.
The end result is good.
Yeah, the result is good.
What
do
you do? What do you do?
At the moment, I'm doing music.
What kind of music? Like what exactly?
Yeah, I'm doing...
You sing?
Yeah, I sing.
So is that what you use to pay your bills?
Not really. At times, my dad assists me in that, and the guy I am dating.
Okay.
Yes.
Is that the one that you have the child with?
No. The one I have a child for, he's the one that told me, you know what? I know you have something in you. I want you to go in for this big sister stuff. And I said, really? And he said, yes. So now, he's the one that gives me also an inspiration to come for this stuff. But we are not together.
But he's your friend.
Yes, my friend.
It is good.
Yeah.
So what do you plan to do if you get through to the house, and if you win, what do you plan to do with the money?
Yeah, according to my story, the way I grew up, I want to invest in myself. I want to empower myself. And my mom, I want her to be the happiest woman on earth.
Even after everything she did
Oh
to
yes,
you?
because I love her so much.
Why did you forgive her?
Because she's my mom. I know I was inside her home, but I know she was doing all that because she used to love my dad so much.
She was going through pain. It was frustration.
Yes.
At times when I frustrate, Christian Kanye, I mean, bad motherfucker. Like, sometimes is our parents, they go through stuff and we're the closest one to them, and they take it out on us. It is really not fair.
Yeah.
It's really good if they could know better and treat us better because we're innocent.
Yes.
But it happened. Even for us when we were little, when my mother at one, better take care of the wife with tobacco or stone. But I'm happy you're able to forgive her because she's your mom.
Yes.
Understand that she was going through stuff as well, disappointment and frustration.
Yes.
And she was taking it out on you. And now you have a daughter, so you can
A
relate.
son.
Yeah. So you can be a better daughter to her than she was to you as a mother.
Yes.
So how would you describe your personality in 3 words?
Yeah, I'm a kind-hearted person, friendly, but sometimes I do go crazy and certain social ills in my community or with my friends.
Okay. So we are going to take a vote now. Yeah?
Okay.
How old are you?
I'm 26.
Okay. And your child?
7+.
How many will vote?
Yeah. So you have 4 yeses, which means we might consider you and we might call you back.
All right, thank you. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And good night.
Oh,
All right, good night.
God.
Good luck.
Thank God for today.
Hello. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, so can you tell us about yourself?
My name is Rohit and I live at Sukota with my parents. I studied human resource management, close to my final year.
Okay. What is your name again?
Rahia Tunjai.
Okay.
Rahia.
Yeah.
Rahia.
What's your last name?
Yeah.
Njai. Njai.
Njai.
Njai.
And fast for column.
What tribe are you?
Wolof.
Wolof.
Can you? Nyangadef.
Mangpi.
I am very good at speaking Wolof.
You were trying, yes.
You see, I told you, I'm so good.
I like the answer.
So you just give one sentence. You say I'm good.
Why the Big Sister show?
Since it's about woman empowerment, so I deemed it necessary to join to empower my fellow women and also to empower myself.
So what does empowerment mean to you?
Empowerment to me simply means lifting the status of women, making them, to give them the opportunity to make certain decisions in their life without, without interrupting anyone and just making proper decisions for themselves.
Okay. How old are you?
22.
22.
2.
Why do you think you need the empowerment that Big Sister is offering?
I need this to empower young girls. I also need it. I am a hijab model, so I need it also to empower young hijab who want to be models like me.
Where do you think young women who want to be a young hijab model who want to be what kind of empowerment do you think young women who are hijab in the modeling industry need?
Like we have a modeling agency here, by helping them join the agency and also motivating them and convincing them because of the mindset they have.
Okay. Why do you want to be a model?
I want to be a model because I just love it. I just love models.
You love modeling.
Yeah.
And nobody discriminates against you when you're in a job model in Gambia?
No. At first, when I wanted to join the other model, but because it's not hijab, so my parents wouldn't allow me to do it.
But they are okay with you being a hijab model?
Yeah.
Going into the Big Sister house, it's a house of freedom. People express themselves how they want. A lot of women will be there probably naked, twerking, trying to buy fans. Do you think that might disturb you?
No, since it's just women, I'm fine.
Okay. So what if you try, because the majority of them will not be hijab. Let's say you make it and you're the only hijab woman in the house. And if they start to say something about that, how would you respond? Has anybody tried to say something about the fact that you're in hijab, like try to mock you?
Whatever they say, you just need to believe in yourself and make sure you are doing the right thing.
Okay, so if you win $50,000, what will you do with it? What empowerment?
I want to be an entrepreneur, so I will also open. I will empower youth. I will empower women like me, and also the needy.
Personally, for yourself, I just want to know what will you do with it personally to empower yourself.
Yes, I'll open a big business.
You open a big business.
Businesswoman, yes.
What kind of business?
Any business.
Any business.
Yes.
Okay. All right, you done with it? Take a vote?
Yeah.
Okay, let's take a vote. What? It's enough for me. What?
Can you vote?
Why?
Come on, just vote.
Where's your pad?
It's enough.
Madam Injai, the woman.
Very nice.
I want to give you a yes because I really like your temperament. I like your confidence, but I think you're not sure yet if you have $50,000 what you're going to do with it.
Exactly.
And that probably means if you get $50,000, I might just go like that because you don't have like a business plan. Like you can say I want to do this or this, but you're not very sure. Do you really know what you would do if you have $50,000? And what would you do?
I will further my education first.
No, sincerely speaking.
Sincerely, because that's what I was looking for. You
Because
came in
that's
here,
why
you
she's
have like
saying
the
no.
that's why I'm saying no. Because you walked in here, you have everything going on for you. You have the looks, you have the, I don't know, but you're not sure of what you want to do with $50,000. And we want a woman that is sure and wants this platform and has a vision that she wants to achieve. But you, it's just a blank slate. You don't know what she wants to do.
I'll create my modeling agency also.
Okay.
Okay. I would say no for me because in as much as I really like you, I like your morals and what you stand for, and I encourage you to continue like that. But I feel when it comes to the platform, if it's given to you afterwards, I think you're not sure yet what you want to do with it. But that might not be your fault because you have not seen the show yet. So, Miss Injai, I really like you. I really encourage you to watch season 2. There are going to be Gambians in the house. Watch and prepare and come back next year.
Thank you.
Yeah? Don't feel discouraged because I really like you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Big Sister Sierra Leone Season 2. No Woman, No Cry. Proudly sponsored by Orange.
Oh, wow. Hello. So tell us about yourself.
My name is Mariam Jaite.
Okay,
I'm a Gambian.
Speak up.
My name is Mariam Jaite.
Okay.
I'm a Gambian and I'm a student.
I'm a student. Secondary school.
No, tertiary institution and I'm a model too.
Oh, what do you study?
I'm studying computer science.
Computer science. That's great.
How old are you?
I'm 22.
Oh, 21. That's all right.
Yeah. Why do you want to be in the show?
Well, I want to be in a show to empower my fellow women, those who don't have the voice to speak for themselves, and to show more courage and believe in themselves.
What about you? Are you empowered?
I'm trying to be.
Do you have...
How do you want the show to empower you? Well, like for instance, I am a model, and with that, I can show what's in me, and to, like for instance, it's okay.
It's okay.
Take your time, yeah? Yeah. Well, if I become a well-known model, in that way, I will be empowering a lot of women and those, that don't have the voice to speak out for themselves, and they don't have the courage and the boldness to stand to go in for their career.
So do you have the courage? Do you have the mind to speak out for yourself?
Yeah, I really do.
Because so far you're talking about how much you want to empower women, but you're 21, and I feel like you need to empower yourself first. You need to focus on self-empowerment.
Confidence in you.
Yeah.
Then you'll be able to confidence others.
Exactly. So you understand that. So if you have $50,000, that's what you're going to do. You're going to empower women.
Yeah, I'm going to empowerment and to help those who need it, to build charity funds for the orphans and those who don't have the much opportunity and privilege which like others have.
So what about yourself? What's the vision for you?
For me, myself, I will start up a business for half of the money, and the half I will go in for charity.
What kind of business?
A business like opening my own boutique as a model, buying stuffs, and encouraging people to come for it.
Okay, so let's talk about the fun side of you, right? Because I've been talking about work and empowerment. What do you do for fun?
Me?
Nothing?
Because somebody just told me that in Gambia, if you want, you can go out every single day. Depends on the individual.
Yeah, it depends on the individual, the time that you got.
Yeah.
If you can go out every day, you can go out.
So tell us a bit about the Gambia.
Well, the Gambia, we all know, it's a land of peace and the smiling coast of Africa.
Okay, so we can go.
Jate, I really like you, but I think you need to watch the Big Sister show this year. I know you have not seen it yet.
Yeah, I'm a new follower of it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But this year we're bringing it to Gambia. So I will really encourage you to watch this year and come back next year. Yeah?
Yeah.
For me, that's what I would say. But you are so perfect in every way. It's just that you're not sure yet what you need the show for. I know you're trying with your answers and you're very genuine, but it's not really, there is no clear vision. So I really want you to watch and come back next year. And I'm sure you'll be able to make it.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you too.
Big Sister Sierra Leone Season 2. No Woman, No Cry. Proudly sponsored by Orange.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good.
Oh, wow, the pose. So tell us about yourself.
My name is Nafisatu Grace Gassama.
Okay.
I was born on the 27th April 1997.
Okay.
I'm a Sierra Leonean by nationality, Mende Madinka by tribe.
Okay.
I attended the UMC Primary School, Douazat, Freetown, Sierra Leone, and continued my secondary school at Government Model Secondary School, Freetown, Sierra Leone. There, when I started my work, there I stopped because there was no money to go.
So what are you doing here in Gambia?
I'm working. I'm doing a little business for myself here, downstairs here.
Oh, here?
Yeah, at the gym.
At the gym?
There is a small shop out there.
Oh, that's yours?
Yeah, I rented it, so every month I pay $100 to the owner of the gym I make my own profit.
What do you sell?
Juice, protein shake for the people that do gym.
How is it going?
Thank God.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Nafisa too.
Okay, so what do you want Big Sister to do for you?
I want Big Sister to help make my dream come true.
What is that dream?
Like, I want to talk to those girls doing prostitution, but there was no way for me to do it because you cannot go and talk to someone on the street, you don't have anything to offer them. So I was waiting for the perfect time. If there was no Big Sister, I decided to go back to Sierra Leone and go to the media at 98.1 so that maybe I talk about it, maybe some people will donate and help my dream come to, because I want to open a center for them. Like, if I fortunate to win the Big Sister, I will use half of my money to open the center for them to do tailoring, Galata dye, so that I will be able to move there. I want to tell them that because me, I went through a lot. But that doesn't make me to be a prostitute, because I know there is a better life with or without prostitution. So this is what I want to talk to about. So Big Sister is the only way to help me make my dream come true, not only in Gambia, because prostitution is all over the world. So I want Big Sister to help me make my dream come true, to talk to them. I have center for them, engage them, so that I will be able to remove them from the street and explain my story. Maybe I don't know if you can give me some time to explain half of my story.
What is your story?
Huh?
What is your story?
All right. I lost my mom when I was 3 days old. I lost my dad when I was 5 years old. My sister that was taking care of me at Douazak Freetown, Sierra Leone, she went to give birth at Blue She Hospital. There she lost her life.
Oh my God.
2009. Since 2009, I am an independent girl.
How old were you 2009?
By then I was 11, 12. But I was staying with my friend. But my friend was a prostitute. She later ended up losing her life because of prostitution. I was talking to her, please leave this life, it's no good. She was older than me. She was older than me. I was talking to her, Agnes, may her soul rest in perfect peace. Not in Freetown, but in Bo. Because I was there and I continued my life there. So she even lose her life because of prostitution. So I was talking to her. She was older than me, but she don't have idea. Maybe she don't know what she was thinking. Because me, since I was young, this was my dream. I said, I want to save lives. I want to save lives. So she later lose her life because of this prostitution. So me, before I pay, I have to sell cold water in Freetown, distilled water. I sell yogurt at Wataki for me to pay my fees. I do all sorts of things, but that doesn't give me the cause to go on the street and be a prostitute, because I love my body. My body is so precious to me.
So why Gambia, Nafisa too?
Okay, you know, when you are a hustler, like when I say hustler, it doesn't mean I'm a prostitute. I'm
trying
to,
I'm also a hustler.
Yes, you have to travel to gain a lot of experience, different places, just for you to get, maybe I don't know where my destiny lies. So that's why I came here. And when I came here, people are there in Sierra Leone thinking that I'm doing prostitution here, but a lot of people know me in this gym. That since I came here last year, September. This is my 5 to 6 months now here. When I came here, the next thing I was asking for is job. So I came here, I asked, they said, okay, we can offer you job, but $2,500 is too small to take care of myself.
What is that in dollars?
Say, look at me.
Whoa!
I'm taking care of myself without prostitution. So $2,500 is $50. So that cannot take care of myself because I want everything. So they explained to me about the juice bar. So I said, okay, I will rent here. By then I don't have money to rent. So I talked to the owner of the gym. I said, okay, you know what? I want you to give me this bar. He borrowed me money. After I sell everything, I return his money. So now I'm doing my own business. This is my 2 months now.
And you've only been here for 6 months?
Only for 6 months.
You see, this is why...
So that's why he's ready to support me.
Okay, the owner of the gym?
Of course.
I just like when you can turn me more.
You believe in body?
Yeah, you believe in body bad, but you don't sell the body.
No, not always too much. This is just...
I really am so in love with your mindset, because the woman that is a go-getter, the woman that looks for solution, for me, I truly believe prostitution is not.
It's not good.
It's not the way.
Nobody can tell you I'm doing prostitution because my parents are poor. They are doing prostitution because they are in a rush. They want shortcuts. Sometimes shortcuts are the longest cuts. So I want to talk to them about that.
Yeah.
I want to show them my yes.
Sometimes it's
yes,
true.
Yes, sometimes.
You go past shortcut, you go for a broken feet.
Like that Okada, they will take na salon where they keep pass bad. Sometimes will not keep for them. You know how much Okada don't be na they in there because they want rich quick, they no one wait.
It's true. It's true, and I like that. You're a legal hustler. You come here in 6 months. You're here as a personal trainer, and your body is amazing, and you still have your small shop. So I personally feel you're the kind of woman, if you're given the opportunity, you can do so much more for yourself. You know? So, baby Gassama.
Yes, ma'am.
So now boy come abi.
No, me na Moyamba bono.
Okay.
Moyamba this.
No one like anyways. No one like anyways. No.
No, you can't have me give. I go train 1 month. They get ways past me. Now we know they are. Okay, after big sister, don't worry. Yes.
Because I need to get me this way to live for.
So if we take you in a big sister now, we no need for her a personal trainer. Is that
I
what
don't
that
know.
means?
Me,
Because
I
we get
know how
personal
to-
trainer.
yes.
So you give me free personal training at the house.
Give una, I go dash una that one.
You go dash we.
The baby resourceful.
Let me go dash we. Not bad.
So should we vote?
Yeah.
I so like you so much. I don't even know what to do. Like I like your spirit.
Thank you very much.
So you Gassama.
Yes, ma.
You give me a promise, so.
I swear, I promise with everything. If
I get ways,
huh?
What did you
I
tell
will
me?
give you ways. If you want 6 pack, if you want 6 pack, I will give you. If you
Yeah. Now on camera, I guess so.
camera, you dey hear me. YouTube, una dey hear me.
Hello? Hello?
Hey!
Hello. How are you?
I'm very fine, thank you. How are you?
Oh, we're fine. So this is a call from the Big Sister reality Women Empowerment reality TV show. And I just want to tell you a bit about Big Sister and what we're about, right? So Big Sister is a women empowerment show that hopes to bridge the gap between countries by bringing women together from different socio-economic backgrounds to celebrate womanhood and promote culture.
Okay.
Okay, so I want you to tell us a bit about yourself.
Okay, so I'm Eva, that's my name. I live in Latvia.
Okay.
That's in Baltic states, North Europe.
Okay.
I have been traveling around the globe the past years, but now I live in Latvia.
Okay.
I also have lived in Leone. It's one of my favorite countries. I used to live there and work there. Right now I work as an events producer in concert hall.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm always open for adventures and just really like to live a beautiful life.
Okay. So do you know anything about the Big Sister show?
Yeah, I had a look before I applied. I had a look for the how it's organized and how it goes. I know the Big Brother, and I'm not very keen on watching all the episodes. But I know what it's about.
Okay, so why do you want to be part of it?
Why?
Yeah.
For me, it would be amazing adventure. It's a bit crazy. I don't know if it would work out because different background, different skin color, culture, my experiences. At the same time, I think it would be a very great experience, and that's life. I mean, that's amazing opportunity. Why not? It would be as crazy as it is, but okay, let it be.
Okay.
You have a beautiful smile. You're making me smile. Okay, so I just want you to tell us, like, what are the struggles you face as a woman in Latvia?
Well, I think it's all over in the world. You have to stand up for yourself to reach out and right now I have started a new job and I have to stand out and to show myself like that I'm capable enough, that I have been traveling a lot, so I have an open mind and sometimes it's super hard for others to accept it. and to be aware that I might have different opinions, or that I'm smart enough and equal enough as any man would be, career-wise or society-wise. And yeah, I'm broad, open-minded, and sometimes it's difficult, especially in a small country like where I'm living now.
Okay, so the Big Sis Empowerment Show is looking to promote empowerment and also entertainment. But we also want to promote cultures, like from different countries around the world. Can you also tell us a bit about the culture in Latvia?
Okay, so Latvians are really closed, small country. We are just 2 million. And most of the Latvians wouldn't have traveled elsewhere. So when I tell them that I have been in Brazil or somewhere in Africa, they would be like very skeptical about it. And yeah, they wouldn't have seen countries so much. Yeah, we really like nature. We are a very nature-oriented country as such. Yeah, that's about Latvians. We are small family-wise, like most of the families would have 1 or 2 children only.
Okay.
As for myself, I would love to have a big family, at least 6 kids.
Do you have kids? Are you married or with kids?
No, I'm not. I'm still single and I don't have kids, unfortunately. Yeah, and that's a struggle I face as well, because for me, to be very open-minded, it's difficult to find a man who, in this country, in this culture, who would be like, okay, I can accept that you have been abroad and that you are smart and you are educated. Yeah, it's a bit of a struggle.
How old are you again?
I'm 32.
Okay. So I just wanted to ask something. The population in Latvia, majority are white, right?
Yes, only white.
So only white. So there are no black people. So you coming here, if you're choosing for this show, you are going to be in the minority. How?
I know.
How do you think? How are you anticipate? How are you going to deal with that? The fact that you are in the majority there, and when you come here, you're going to be in the minority. So.
Yeah.
How ready are you?
For me, yeah, I'll be fine. I'm more kind of not worried, but like curious how the others would accept me. Because as I said, I have lived in Sierra Leone. I was in Goa. I lived there for a year.
Wow.
And I think the biggest compliment I got was when my boss said, "Actually, your skin is white, but you think like a black person." And I was like, mean with that? It's like you're open, you're smiling, you love to chat, you like to be with people. It's like, yes.
Yeah, that's true. You have a very infectious personality. So I want to ask one more question. The theme of this year is No Woman, No Cry. Can you tell me what it means to you as a woman?
No woman, no cry.
Yeah. What does it mean to you?
It's a strong statement, because I think if there's a woman, there might be a cry. But if the slogan is no woman, no cry, I think it's about then to be fine as a woman. And even whatever struggles you face, it's okay, because as a woman, you can still deal with that. And even if there is a cry, you can make it beautiful cry, in the sense that, okay, fine, cry it out, live it through, and go ahead. Because like I just had a chat with my friend, and then we were just speaking about it. I said like, yeah, like as a woman, I have to think that how I look, how I've been dressed, and then how like all hair and nails or whatever. And in the morning I have to have time for that. As for a man, most of the times, at least here in Latvia, they dress up, they go to the work. So no cry, meaning that, okay, make out the best of it, enjoy it, because that's the way it is.
Yeah, that's it.
Something like that.
So the prize for winning the Big Sister Show is $50,000. So let's say you win the $50,000. What will you do with it?
Well, that would be amazing, but I'm not sure it would ever happen in such a show. That would be like the sensation of the world, that if a white woman in a black TV show would win the 50,000, they would be like, oh really? But anyway, that would happen, and I would get some money.
I think it's possible though. So you might win it. So if you win.
Yeah, okay, then I would say I would take my family, my closest ones, and I would travel the globe. For sure, I would show them the country where the show would take place, and we would travel the continent and see places and do stuff and to really explore and with my family and maybe some close friends.
Okay.
Yeah, would make the adventure, because like if this TV show really would happen and I would be there, and if I would win, that's pretty possible, then I should just make something crazy and travel the globe would be the thing.
Okay. So thank you very much. We will get back to you, okay?
Sure, yeah. You didn't ask about my talents, but I do have some.
Oh, okay. Well, sorry, you're so interesting. So we were like, oh, we have what we want. But you can show us your talent.
Yes, so
what is
basically
it?
I started last year a hobby of mine. I'm a host for weddings.
Okay.
So in the weddings, I have to speak, I have to sing, I have to entertain people, and I have started practice that. So I can do that. I can sing, I can make others smile, I can cook, I can make jokes, and I can really be a very good person around other people. So I think it will be fun. It will be around these 24 women, the other skin-colored, dear black girls. I hope they will not take offense of me being white, but I think I will make them laugh.
I think that's the idea of the show. We want to bring women from different women, different skin color, different body shapes and sizes. So it's basically about celebrating womanhood in all its glory. So I'm sure you'll be welcome. So can you sing for us?
Okay. What do you want to sing?
Anything you're comfortable singing.
Okay. We are family. Let's go everybody and sing. We are family. Let's go everybody and sing.
Yay! Thank you. I love your personality. I mean, you're over the computer, but it feels like you're in the room with me.
Sorry, if I would be there?
I said you are there, but it feels like I'm right there with you. I love your personality, so it's nice having you.
I just came in, I have a winter clothes, so I doubt you would like to sit here. It's kind of cold here. This is no. You're there in your summer clothes. Heating system is here. There's the candles right here. You see the candles?
Oh my goodness, I saw it.
So you can listen.
Yeah.
Girls, enjoy your time there, not here.
Okay, so we'll get back to you, okay?
Thank
you, and keep smiling.
Yes, I will, for sure. Okay,
bye.
Bye.
Big Sister Sierra Leone Season 2. No Woman, No Cry. Proudly sponsored by Orange.
Hello. Hello. Can you put your camera properly? We cannot see you. You're tilted. Yeah, you still have to turn the camera.
Okay.
Yes. Hello. How are you?
Je vais bien.
You cannot hear English?
I can try.
You can try because we don't speak French, both of us.
Okay, I can try.
So can you understand me? Okay, so Big Sister reality TV show is an empowerment show that hopes to bridge the gap between countries by bringing women together from different socioeconomic backgrounds to celebrate womanhood and culture. And we're looking for representation from different countries. That is why we're calling you today, to interview you. Okay, so can you tell us a bit about yourself?
Okay. Je me nomme Catherine Cissé. Je représente mon pays, la Guinée. Je suis née et grandi en Guinée.
We don't understand French, so do you want us to call you back and we can get a French translator, or you want to in English?
Let me say in English.
Okay, yes. Please try.
Okay. My name is Jelika Tukumusise. I am a Guinean by nationality. And I am from Guinea and I want to represent my country in the Big Sister show.
Okay. Okay, so I'm so eager to know what you want to do with that in your hand. Can you tell us what that is?
Well, this is kora. They call it kora in my language.
Okay.
Traditional guitar.
Okay.
So we use this to praise to women and leaders.
Okay.
The internet.
And this is what we used to give. Praise to them.
Okay, so can you play it for us? Do you want to play it for us?
Big Sister Salon, Big Sister Salon, Big Sister Salon. Dainam Seso, Cherfumo Sole Kafo. Big Sister Salon, Big Sister Salon, Big Sister Salon.
Wow. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. So why do you have the flag at the back?
This is to show that I'm from Guinea and I'm representing my country.
Do you know that the show is about representing women? Can you tell us about the kind of woman you represent? Like what kind of women do you represent?
Okay. I want to represent women of my country, women that are suffering through teenage pregnancy and early marriage. I want to represent them in the house. Because my country and other Mano River countries have been facing a massive number of teenage pregnancy and early marriage.
Okay. Are you a victim? Why are you so passionate about it? Are you a victim or you know somebody?
Okay. Well, my country is a victim.
Okay.
Because my country is a belief country. And I was opportune to travel to so many countries, and Sierra Leone and Liberia are one of the countries that I traveled to. And according to my record, Sierra Leone and Liberia and my country, where I'm from, are getting a huge number of pregnancy, and especially my country, they are really into this thing of forcing their grandchild into early marriage. I see it that teenage pregnancy is a taboo to our tradition.
But you say they send in your country, what tribe are you again?
I am a Madingo by tribe.
You're a Madingo by tribe. So you just said, early marriage is rampant. Early marriage, when we say early marriage, we're talking about teenagers getting married. And then you said teenage pregnancy is a taboo. So I'm a bit confused here. What are you trying to say?
Okay, like my people are trying to fight against teenage pregnancy in order for them to force their girl child into early marriage. So I think it is the solution to teenage pregnancy. So that is the reason why they are forcing their girl child into early marriage in order to prevent teenage pregnancy. But I think it's wrong.
Yeah, of course. By the end of the day, teenage pregnancy is teenage pregnancy, irrespective of the fact whether you're married or you're not married. If you're a teenager and you get married, that's early marriage.
And even if you get pregnant while you're married, you're still a teenager, so it is still considered as teenage pregnancy. So I don't understand what they're trying to combat.
Let me explain to you better. What I'm trying to say here is that my people from my country are trying to make this early marriage as a solution to teenage pregnancy.
Okay, now I understand. So they think that by sending a child to marry early, they are preventing teenage pregnancy. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And I think it's wrong.
Yeah, that's wrong. That's
to
wrong.
me.
That's wrong.
So that's the reason why I want to
How old are you? How old are you?
I am 22.
You're 22.
So what do you do now? Do you go to school?
Yes, I have just sat to my back. How many
female siblings do you have? Are you the only female?
I have 5.
Oh, okay.
No, I have 5.
Okay. So can you tell me one of the challenges you face as a woman in Guinea?
Didn't get you clear.
One of the struggles or challenges you face as a woman in Guinea, as a woman living in Guinea, born, raised, and still living in Guinea.
Okay. First of all, my country, they respect women a lot. Because even the name Guinea, La Guinée, talks about women. Women. So they respect women a lot. Even though traditions, we are tortured with traditions. That's the only problem we're having in my country. We are tortured with the traditions of my tribe.
Okay.
But Guinea is a country that respects women a lot. In Guinea, we don't insult women like that. You have to show them respect because we call them Monga, Nali.
Okay. So your mom, okay. So your mom or your dad, who is your favorite?
My mother is my favorite.
Why?
because like she raised me to be a strong woman. She gave me the love I wanted as a child. And even though she's not there anymore, but I think I grew up as a woman she wanted.
Is she dead?
So that is my favorite.
Is your mom still alive?
No.
Oh no. I'm so sorry for your loss.
Sorry, yeah. So you said you have 9 siblings. 9. How many stepmothers do you have?
I have 3 stepmothers.
Wow. Okay. So do you have a favorite among your siblings?
I have 1.
Why?
1.
Okay, well, thank you so much for being part of this, and we'll give you a call. We'll get back to you, yeah?
Merci beaucoup.
Merci.
Bye-bye.
No, woman, don't cry. No, woman, don't cry. No, woman, don't cry. No, woman, don't cry.
Katamo kailum kailum, katamo kaisa kaisa, katamo kailum kailum, katamo kaisa kaisa, katamo kailum, katamo kaisa, katamo kaisa.
If you not be known, I for know, hey. Big sister show don't come again. You can be the next superstar. Come and be the next superstar.
Let we take this show on an international level for make it even more interesting and dramatic. Vote your favorite guest contestants where you like into the Big Sister Village by voting the number on their flyer. For example, if you like contestant 101, press 101 and press 10 to 2020. If you like contestant 112, press 112 and press 10 to 2020. Remember, say, now only you vote go decide who that and who that's go be with guest contestants for the season. Vote the game where you want for see play out in the Big Sister house. Big Sister Season 2. No woman, no cry.
Big Sister Sierra Leone Season 2. No Woman, No Cry.
This is SLBC Entertainment.